Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. They interplay here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
He's got height, standing at 6'6".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be. An accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll get this down to the 38. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 20 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
The 1-2.
Back to throw. Walton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan People
Field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury book.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Donovan Peoples.
Ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly, but they're letting him know you got you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. First carry for James Conner. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
To throw is Murray. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Man coverage guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing.
Down game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returning it is Moore. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago, you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not. Nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Going quickly out wide to Moore. Murray to Moore, 1st down, Arizona. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
First down, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Conner. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's a
1st and 10. Here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now that was pretty. Man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go on team. If so, you might want to go on running anyway because that's your strength.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimum gain of 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
To throw, it's Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Carr. That'll bring up 2nd and goal.
But that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Big-time play for their defense.
They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals... And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football. And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body...
It's 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Walton looking for Shepard deep. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it in
drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kareem Hunt. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal 1st down, Murray to Hopkins.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball, just bounce all over the place.
Murray a give. This is Connor. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now
Tip drills for defensive players like you. But what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
Murray a give. This is Connor. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Shotgun now for Murray. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Comes out here, Charles. Remember, they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build.
Murray giving to Connor on the option. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
In sync and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray going deep for Hopkins. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
This one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Put a hit on him, do they?
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Murray again. Screen pass to Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there.
Not in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. It's a pickup of 12.
Downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that. Depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he hurried to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's what. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Lions. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
From the gun, Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 off. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 3rd.
Draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got his open man, it's Carr. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Connor up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Whatever the discussion. Murray now on first down. He's going to look deep for Moore. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Holding. Offense.
A 2nd and long after the holding call. From the gun, a give to Connor. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
And with this drive, because we see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Murray with a 3rd and long. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example. Ball away from the other team and put points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Going right back to DeAndre And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down.
They'll run here with Conner. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
This offense has a lot of weapons, but you know they like to look Conner's way down here near the end zone. He's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold it to a short pickup.
Throw left side complete. That's Carr. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right.
Substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Here comes and final quarter play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Walton. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, that was not what you would.
From the gun, Walton. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our... Looking to throw. Walton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. It's good for 11, and it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down? Takeaway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Getting set to go again, DeAndrehopkins marches back onto the field. And I know that they've done...
It's a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An option handoff given to Conner. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete.
No, that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into it. Not a good play at all.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game.
Of the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
Second and 8. Here's Conner on the read option. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he loses the football a second time. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden.
But this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Conner. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been
panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball.
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
McCann's kick up and good. So he's been automatic to this point. Off play action. Walton. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jaron Reed in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Walton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 23. CD, I know it's just his second that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Down play. Murray giving to Conner on the option. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the first down. Again, a run with Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Conner. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game,
you had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So